Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to do another color and chat. I'm really enjoying working in the Benny Blue coloring book. I did a couple more pages last night after our other color and chat we did. I picked out a page for today. We're going to color the Batman, the Halloween page. Isn't this cute? Let me move my coffee and my mug warmer out of the way. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna work on this little fella today. He's dressed up for Halloween in his Batman costume. Super cute. I'm gonna be using Prisma color pencils on this page today. I used Prismas on another page last night and they worked really well. I do like how the Derwent Chromaflows are working. But as far as like blending, I think the Prismas do a better job. I don't know. So let me get just my scrap paper. I just keep scrap paper off to the side over here in case I want to check a color to see what it comes like on the page. So I'm using 4 colors. I think I used 4 blues from the Chromaflows. So I picked out 4 blues from the Prismas. Light cerulean blue. I know you can't see it. I can't even pronounce this one. There you go. That blue. That's the dark blue. Cloud blue. That's our light highlight shade. And true blue. So these two are like our medium shades. This is our dark shade and this is our light shade. I always go in with the light shade first. So we're going to start with our bunny first. We're going to do our bunny and then we'll work on the costume and the little pumpkin bag after. So in case you're curious how I work with grayscale items, I go in with the lightest color first and do all the light areas, and then I work my midtones in. Then I go in with the dark, and then last I go in with the light shade all over again and kind of blend the whole area in. So I had work today. I really, having 6 days off, normally that's just gloriful for me. I like having 6 days off from work when it's like a paid vacation, when I'm getting paid for the 6 days off. But I don't like having a straight 6 days off and having all that without pay. I don't mind my like 4 days off, but gotta go back to work eventually. So, and like I was telling you in my other whipping chat, they had cut my hours, 4 hours out of my schedule this week. I don't know why, but my boss wasn't in today, so I couldn't necessarily talk to her about it. I do have her cell phone number, but I don't like to bother people when they're off of work, when they're home. Just like I don't want them calling me and bothering me when I'm out of work. So yeah, I just figured I gotta go in tomorrow to work, so I'll see my bakery manager tomorrow and I'll talk to her about it tomorrow. So if I know her any better, she might be like, oh, make the day up and work Friday. But I can't really do that because I already made plans for Friday. It's Valentine's Day. I made plans. And Julio has a doctor's appointment that I need to be there for. So Julio is not really good at relaying information. If he goes to a doctor's appointment, and he's told a bunch of information, or he's told the diagnosis, or he's told about medication, he's not really good at coming home and relaying everything that was just told to him at the doctor's office. So one of us always decides to go to his doctor's appointment because we just need to hear it for ourselves. So that's how that works with him. And his one particular doctor has a very broken accent, and he is a little bit difficult to understand. So I make sure I always go to that appointment because Julio just cannot understand him for the life of us. So, but yeah, so tomorrow is his appointment with the sugar doctor, and we just want to check in with her because he's been very thirsty, and he's been like going to the bathroom a lot because he's drinking so much. So we want to just make sure. We don't know if it has to do with his tumor, his pituitary tumor that he has, or is he getting diabetes? I mean, Julio doesn't necessarily eat the best diet. And don't be fooled. Just because I had weight loss surgery and I'm on like a lifestyle change, like whole diet for the rest of my life, Julio does not eat my food. And he doesn't, he's very picky. He likes a lot of junk and fried foods, candies, all the good stuff. And Julio is skinny. He doesn't gain a single pound. So, you know, nobody ever says anything to him about his poor eating habits. I try to tell him all the time about his poor eating habits. But he just doesn't do much about it. And I think he was raised with poor eating habits. You know, I don't think his family made the best healthy choices growing up for him. So, there's that. So, you know, you kind of, whatever you grew up with. Oh, I didn't even do his legs. I totally skipped his legs. I'll go down there in a minute. You know, if that's the way you grew up and on crap food and hamburger helper and crap food like that, I mean it's instilled in him. I mean, that's all he's used to eating. And we don't eat like that. You know, we eat grilled chicken, we eat vegetables, we eat steak when we can afford it because beef is very expensive. Fish. You know, me and my grandmother are big soup and salad people. We love a soup, a really good soup and a salad, a grilled chicken salad for dinner. Grandma likes tuna salads. Or she does like a soup and a sandwich type of deal, like a soup and a grilled cheese. Yeah, we're very simple when it comes to dinner. And you ask him what he wants for dinner. He wants, you know, fried chicken, French fries, tacos, hamburgers, steak on the grill. You know, nobody's making all that. At least none of us are. Me and my grandmother are not. I can't have half of that. And I'm certainly not cooking it. If I can't eat it, I'm not going to cook it. He wants lasagna. You know, he wants things that actually take time in the kitchen to cook. Like stuff that makes you stay in the kitchen for hours on end to cook. No thanks. I'm good with that one. I'm glad I'm home now. I do have an appointment with my nutritionist at 4. I have a feeling I might be getting lectured today. My eating habits haven't been the best. I make pretty good overall good eating choices, like food choices, but you know, I've been digging into the candy and the sweets every now and then. or having like a very small bowl of potato chips, which isn't, you know, part of a healthy diet. And in return, because I'm doing that, I think my weight loss has stalled out. Which is frustrating in its own. It's very frustrating. Because, I mean, honestly, regardless if I'm eating potato chips every now and then, I'm still barely really eating that much. I mean, seriously, I'm really not eating that much. And, you know, regardless of some of the choices I make, I am still sticking to 1,200 calories a day. So I'm sticking to my calorie count. Just some poor food choices, though. I'll be one to admit if I'm doing that, and I am doing that. I gotta really get back on track. Because I don't want my weight loss to stall out on me. Yeah, I don't want to go through all that. This bunny is so stinking cute. I love these images. They're just so adorable. And I feel like they're just so simple to color because it's grayscale and it takes like a lot of the guesswork out of like shading and stuff. I was going to do a build in chat today. I was going to build one of my Lego kits. Well, you know, I call it a Lego kit. They're essentially Legos, but they're building blocks because they're cheaper. They're not part of the Lego brand, so building blocks if you must. But yeah, I was going to do that, and then I started to take it all out of the box, and I was like, I don't know if I feel like getting into this. I kind of still want to just color. I feel like if I color in this book a little bit every day, I'll be able to complete this whole book. Now, there are a couple pages I think I showed you guys. They're in the back of the book, like bonus pages that the illustrator put in, but I really don't like some of those images. Really not fond of them. So I don't know if I'm honestly going to be finishing those images. I may just leave them blank. I just want to color the images with the bunny. Yeah, see, on the back of the book, there's only 19 pages of color. And in the back of the book, it has like this image, this one. I mean, I guess this one's kind of cute, but this one. I think that's it. I'm not really interested in coloring them. I lit a nice candle by my desk. It's one of the winter candles from Glade. I had picked up like a bunch of them when they came out in the store. I just stocked up. So, oh, I think I was telling you guys, my grandmother wanted to, she's looking into having surgery on her knee, her knee's replaced. And I went with her to one of the doctor's appointments yesterday. Oh, no, 2 days ago. Monday. I keep forgetting. And she was under the impression, because she was told by other people, that she can have both her knees done at the same time, because I guess these other people that she's spoken to had done the same thing. But it was a rude awakening for her, because the doctor let her in on it that they, at least himself, they don't do double knee replacements anymore. They think it's too dangerous. So yeah, they don't do them anymore. And he says most doctors don't do them. So we do have another doctor's appointment to get a second opinion at the end of February. I have a feeling they're going to tell her the same thing when she asks them if she can have both knees done at the same time. A lot of people say she's crazy for that she wants to do both, because what are you supposed to stand on if you have both knees surgically done? I mean, I get it. But yeah, she just, her mindset is she doesn't want to go through surgery twice. She doesn't want to get put under twice. She doesn't want to have two separate surgeries, which, I mean, I guess I get that. Nobody wants to have to be put under twice. It's kind of sucky. And then that's 2 recoveries, you know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody would want to do that, but I mean, I've heard some people go for the first knee replacement. They do, one at a time. And then because they were in so much pain and it was just such a rough experience for them, they never went back and did their other knee. So, kind of sucks. I guess that's her thought process. But I guess she decided that if she is going to do the one knee at a time, because she has no choice, she will do her right knee, her driving leg first, because that's the worst. That hurts the worst. So she's definitely going to have to be out of work. They told her for about 3 to 6 months. Depends on how she heals. So they say she should be mostly all healed in 3 months and up and about doing things at 3 months. But like full-blown recovery at 6 months. So I think she's shooting for June for her surgery. I'm not sure what she's decided on that yet. The surgery I am going to have, I'm shooting, I think, for May to have mine done, because I just can't take another moment of being on injectable birth control. Not only does the shot hurt to get done, it's very unpleasant. It weakens your bones over time, and it's hormones, I don't want to be stuck on hormones forever. So if I get my tubes tied, then I don't have to worry about all that anymore. This light blue, it blends like a colorist blender. I think I like the light blue choice better from, I was going to say Polychromos, from the Derwent Chromaflows. Just the blue that is more noticeable. You can see it better. But this light blue is nice too, but it's just very light. Oh, he's so cute in his little Batman costume. I'm basically burnishing at this point. I guess that's the word for it. Trying to use the right terms. I'm just blending everything together. I like that, you know, with this book, it basically tells you it's about a blue bunny. And it shows you what the blue bunny looks like. It also takes the guesswork out of having to pick colors and stuff like that to color them. So stinking cute. Just going to go in and darken some of these areas. I'm really excited about this. Is his belt all yellow? I thought the belt, like this part, would be black. And then this would be yellow around. But I guess we can make the strap. I guess there's, you know, there's no saying what his costume would be like. So I really don't think I'm going to be going on any vacations this year because I have to use my vacation time, my paid time off, to get surgeries done. See, I wasn't too smart when I had my gastric sleeve. I didn't save any paid time off, for the surgery, not anticipating that I was going to be out for 4 weeks, because I was supposed to be out only 1 week, but I had complications, so unfortunately I had to take more time off of work than I wanted to. Okay, I think I'm going to stop digging in this. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave the bunny alone. Let's color in his eyes, maybe. I'm going to use the Polychromos to do that because I like the two colors I've been using with the Polychromos. Why do I keep calling them Polychromos? I would only hope in my life I'd be able to afford a box of Polychromos. These are Derwent Chromaflows. I guess the Chromaflow part is confusing me. really don't want to leave him with a white background. I've been leaving most of these with a white background. I don't know. I could take an alcohol marker, but I'm not even going to front when I say this. With alcohol markers, I can color for the most part pretty even if it's like a big bold print, but coloring backgrounds with alcohol markers, I always get some streaks in there, and I don't really want to be making streaks. I don't want a streaky background. I could use my gel crayons, but then I gotta go through these little tedious sections. But I did buy very small brushes to get into these sections. Okay, so his eyes are done. Let's do his nose. I have to say, with these pencils though, I've been sharpening them in this Prismacolor, sharpener, which the Prismacolor sharpener works great for my Prismas. It even works pretty good for my Black Widows. But for these, it just shreds the wood. So I was looking into a Derwent pencil sharpener. I don't know what I should be using to sharpening these. It feels like you need a different sharpener for every pencil set. It's kind of ridiculous if you think about it. Okay. Let's do... I'm ready to do his belt. Now the Batman color yellow is a pretty bright yellow. Let me see. Are these the same? Okay, I have lemon yellow. Oh yeah, I got two lemon yellows. Hello. That's why they're... I need a darker yellow. There's really no shading, but there's a little bit of shading over here. So this is Spanish orange, but it's like a yellow. So I'm going to use that for the darker parts. And there's like no dark parts on this belt. It's pretty strange. But I'm going to create a couple. Sorry if you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just adding some dark. And then I'll go in with this lemon yellow. It kind of looks a little fluorescent, but it's too late to turn back now. I've also been having, speaking of sharpeners, I've also been having a problem with my Prismas sharpening them. I have a couple pencils in my collection that every time I need to sharpen that particular color, I have to keep resharpening it, because as soon as I go to use it, like the point, it breaks. My Prismas are constantly breaking. And I read you could have a bad pencil, may have dropped at some point, which would be a real bummer. I And I don't know what to do about it. I guess just buy that color all over again, you know, an open stock maybe. I'm not sure. Let me show you the color I'm talking about. If it's, I need my orange. And where is it? It's this color. See, I even had to go sharpen it double-sided because the one side just kept giving me issues. Just kept breaking. And look, this pencil was like this long, and look how short it is because I have to keep repeatedly sharpening it. It's really irking my soul. It's irritating me. I want to sharpen it right now to have a nice point. This is called pumpkin orange. I use it for when I'm doing an orange, any type of orange, and I need a little bit of shading. We're going to do the little pumpkin, like, goodie bag type of, his trick-or-treat bag. Because obviously he's trick-or-treating in this picture. These little eyes and mouth need like a sharp point to get around them. I do, speaking of summertime, when I was talking about it, even though I'm not taking any, you know, planned vacations this year, I was, however, thinking of maybe taking Julio to some of the bars and clubs that are out down the shore where we, you know, down the parkway from where we live. I've been to them a bunch of times. They're super fun. And no, I really can't drink a whole lot, but I don't like to drink a whole lot. Doesn't mean I don't like to dance. There's DJs and there's dancing, stuff like that. So yeah, I really want to take Julio dancing. He's never been out that way. So I really wanted to take him so he can experience it for himself. He's always saying that he's bored. He doesn't ever do anything fun. Julio got in quite a bit of trouble with the law over in his 20s. And he spent some time locked up. So a lot of his years that he was supposed to be out having fun, being a 20-year-old kid, person, adult, he was behind bars. I was in quite a bit of trouble in my 20s too, but I was out a lot. I did a lot. I have no regrets about my 20s. It's a little bit of a blur too, but I know him. There's just so much he probably wanted to do that he never got to do. Well, it's the unfortunate side of being in trouble. He should have made better decisions, like I should have made some better decisions. It is what it is now. But so he never got to experience going to the beach clubs and the bars. So yeah, I'd want to take him, but it would be a deal breaker if he just started, if he was drinking heavily. I don't really want him drinking overly too much when we go. I'm not a big drinker, therefore I don't want to be taking care of somebody who's drunk. I don't like hanging around people that like to drink a lot, because I don't like taking care of people. Some people just can't handle the alcohol. So I'm just coloring in. I'm taking my black pencil And I'm going over some of the black detailing in the picture just to darken it up because it's not bold. There's like white marks, you know, it's just kind of lightly shaded in because it's grayscale. But I want it to be, yeah, see that? I want it to be super black. And like here, having grilled chicken tonight for dinner. Pretty excited about that. I think I'm gonna go over his cape and his mask with the black also. I really want it to be very dark. And I didn't even fill in the blue over here by his eyes. I think this is a little bit of dark blue over here. And let's do the yeah, that looks better. Cute. I think we're gonna need a gray, a light gray. No, how about white? Very rarely do I use the white pencil because I mean you can't see it. So many people in the coloring community actually use their white stuff. Great. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm sharpening it and the whole tip breaks off into the sharpener. Hold on, I gotta empty this. Let's try this again. Just some of these pencils just break off every chance they get. I just don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, I want his cape to be super black. I don't really want any white spots in it. I'm hoping by May or June, I'm in my goal weight if I can get my shit together and stop eating things that I shouldn't be eating. It's okay in moderation, but I'm eating them too much. Like a little bit every day is actually considered to be too much. So I gotta really cut the bullshit and just stop. I don't know who I'm fooling. But I'm pretty sure, and my late night snacking has got to go. But that is just a really terrible habit I have had over how many years, snacking late at night. I have a tendency, I have been doing that for years, even before I had stomach surgery. I just can't seem to help myself. And, you know, before I can make the argument that I was always hungry, which I was. Now I'm not so much hungry anymore, but mentally I'm hungry. You know, in my head, I'm hungry and I always want a snack. And it's really such a bad habit. So I gotta really make sure. Oh, I fucked that up. Oh, sorry, excuse my language. I screwed that up just a little bit. Can we recoup? Where's the light blue? Oh, fixed it with the light blue. Yay. I'm trying to be careful in this area because they use white to do his whiskers. Sorry, we're going to be quiet for a minute because I'm in deep thought. I think it looks better when it's all blacked out, don't you think? I think it looks really good. It's too much white mixed in with the black. I'm going to turn him this way. So my birthday's this month, you guys. I'm gonna be 39. Like, who knew? 39. One more year and I'll be 40. That's kind of like, where did my life go? Almost 40. That's sickening. I just can't believe it. Probably going to be going out to dinner. My grandmother's taking me out to dinner for my birthday. Julio's probably going to take me out for dinner, dessert for my birthday. And then, yeah, so I'm going to have like a family dinner type of deal. We usually have some sort of cake. I've been dying for some cake, even though I probably shouldn't be eating cake, but I'm dying for cake, and I'm using my birthday as an excuse to have that cake. I should be allowed to have a piece of cake on my birthday. Why not? Okay, we're going to go on with the white. Wow, that looks so good when it's blacked out. I guess the white does work. I'm using the white in the white areas. Ooh, my white isn't very sturdy. The tip is wiggling. Where was I? Maybe this is a bad pencil too, because it's broke on me. Okay, there's white here, here, here. See, there we go. Another tip broken. That's the second time this pencil is broke. I don't get it why these Prismas do this. Maybe I got a bad batch. I don't know. Here we go. See? You see that? Why, if you are a colorist out there and you are watching this, why do my tips keep breaking when I sharpen them? With their own brand, the same brand sharpener. Do I need a new sharpener? What's the problem? See, it's jagged and chipped. I can't get a sharp point. I do have another white. Of course, there's tip broken off in here. That's nice. I don't even have that much more to go. I just want to finish this area. Just going over his whiskers just a little bit. And his little eyelashes. I think it looks great. I'm really excited about this. Do the white in his eyes a little bit more. I think he looks absolutely adorable. I love it. I think I'm just going to do a background or not to do a background. I don't know. I truthfully don't know. How about a sip of coffee first? It's kind of tricky, I don't even know what color I would color it. I don't want to do blue because he's already blue. He would blend in. Can't do black because his cape and his outfit would disappear. Yellow would stand out, obviously. I don't know. Sometimes if I don't want to do the background, I do the outline here in a different color to finish it off, kind of deal. I do want to do the shading under his feet a little bit. Probably should have did it with a gray, but it's too late now. Just want to go over where it was shaded. It's really cute. We can leave it as is. We can take a gel pen and go around the outside with the gel pen. See, I did this background, which is such a pain in the butt, the color. But I didn't do this background. I just did the pink outline. This one had a border, you know, and this one, it was like a scene. So, of course, I did the background. But there's no scene in this one. Some of them are just completely blank. Maybe we'll just do the outline and call it a day. I want to do gold. I'm going to use gold gel pen. This is Crazy Pop. Has gold, but it colors blue. I know somewhere. Let me look. Okay, I found my gold Sparkle Pop pen. In no way do I do this neat at all. If I stay on the line, it'd be a miracle. Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Deep concentration. I love these Sparkle Pop pens. I just feel like I don't have enough that I'd want to use to color them with. They're good for like accents. And let's do right here. Ooh, messed that up a little bit. Okay. So see the little reflection? It's like glitter. It's like glitter sparkle pop. I think that looks great. That's good enough as is. How about put a little bit in the pumpkin's eyes? I think that's cute like that. Okay. We are done with that one. So today's the 12th. 2/12/25 and my initial. And it's done. Our little guy is done. Isn't he cute? Our Benny Blue in his Batman costume. I think it's super adorable. This one was really fun to do. I don't know which one I'm going to do next. I'm going to be working on some of them today before my appointment. I still have maybe an hour or so to go. I'm just going to let this sparkle pop dry a little bit before I turn the page. But anyways, if you are enjoying the content and you're new here, greatly appreciate it if you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. That way you get notified anytime I have a new upload to the channel. If you are returning, thank you for returning and joining me in today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this color and chit chat with me. So without further ado, I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Wonderful week, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.